In my last video, I shared one approach to tweaking dual amp setups. In this video, I'll be sharing the benefits of mono-summing the dual amp setup coming up. Hello and welcome to the video. If this is our first time meeting, my name is Justin and I'm all about worship guitar. Stick around to the end for a bonus where I share where to download the patches featured in this video, including a free pack that contains my setup templates. If we've met before, welcome back. As I shared in my previous video, which you can check out here, mono-summed dual amps have a more focused tone which is great for lead playing. I like to share more benefits of such an approach using my Supro B patch as an example. In this patch, I've dialed in a Supro and a Tweed amp, routed them to a dual cab in path B, and summed them using a mono parametric EQ so that instead of the amps coming at you from the left and right ears, the tone is centered. Here are two more correlated benefits of a mono-summed dual amp approach. Benefit number 1, maximized signal path with mono effects. Not all effects need to be in stereo. I've owned several modulation effects before, the Boss CE2 Chorus and the Electro Harmonix Deluxe Electric Mistress Flanger. They're mono effects, but still achieve the result of making the tone sound big and wide. Likewise, many effects in the Helix can sound good despite their mono deployment. In my tonal experiments, I think the choruses, flanges, tremolos, and delays sound great in mono. They also use up a lot less DSP since there's no need to account for spatial separation in stereo. One question to ask if you need an effect in mono or stereo is this: what does the effect do in stereo? Take the tremolo for example. Its basic purpose is to add movement, whether subtle like in a Fender amp circuit or extreme for rhythmic punch. When in stereo, the movement spreads across your left and right ears, which can make for a really cool helicopter effect. But not all situations need such an effect. For that subtle movement, a mono tremolo suffices. Asking that question across the palette of your effect choices can save you a ton of DSP. On my patch, I've managed to fit a pitch shifter, a filter, a chorus, and a tremolo. Not all of them are assigned to foot switches since they're there as standby effects as and when I need them. Which leads us into benefit number 2, using an amp signal path as an FX blend. Since the effects in the chain leading up to the mono parametric EQ block are in mono, any effect you place upstream gets summed to the center. This presents a unique way to use an amp's signal path as an FX blend. On my patch, I've routed mono effects on the path leading up to the Supro amp, while the path on the Tweed path doesn't have these effects. If this were a stereo hard pan left and right dual amp setup, turning on the effects on the Supro path will sound like this. But with the mono-sum path, the effects sound like this. I like this FX blend approach because you get the advantage of a wet-dry setup. The effects can be cranked, but there's dry signal from the unaffected end path to retain attack and clarity of your playing. Which leads us into today's bonus. The patches you heard in today's music is from my 2 amps pack, which contains a variety of setup configurations and the results of my tonal experiments. As it is with all my patch packs, it's a continual work in progress, so things get updated all the time. If you do download it, save the link so that you can refresh it every now and then for free updates. Question of the day: do you use modulation, delay, and reverb in mono? I'd love to hear your stories, ideas, and thoughts in the comment section below. That's it from me. Thanks for watching this video. Feel free to share this video with someone whom you know is interested in dual amp Helix tones. If you've gotten value out of this video, please consider subscribing, hitting that bell notification button, and treating me to a coffee to support these videos and my ministry. Until next time, I'm Justin, and I'm all about worship guitar.